Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Today is day 2 of the 30-day meditation practice. So we'll continue our journey exploring the Golden Lotus Meditation. So I had a great question yesterday about why do we work with the lotus flower instead of another flower like a rose or a lily or a sunflower. So the lotus flower is a very symbolic flower to work with. As the saying goes, no mud, no lotus. So what that means is lotuses grow in the mud in a watery place. So it's rooted in the earth, but grows through the water. Water often represents emotional states. And there's lots of things that can muddy our emotional states. We could have a bad day at work. We could get a poor sleep. Maybe we didn't eat enough. Lots of things can happen in life that creates mud in our emotional bodies. So the lotus grows out of that emotional turmoil and blooms and connects us with our higher states of consciousness. We need that turmoil and resistance to help us grow into our highest self. So when we work with the lotus flower, we're blooming and becoming our highest self as we transcend this resistance and muddy experiences from our life. So as we work with the Golden Lotus, we have many tools to help us transcend these muddy experiences of life. So with the Lotus meditation, we're working with a few very important things. We're working with light, we're working with sound, and we're working with vibration. So as we connect with the lotus flower, number one, we're connecting at the heart center. So we want to feel that space in our body physically, right? And it's in the center of our spine. And then we further want to feel the lotus flower connecting with our breath. So as we breathe in, you might feel your lungs expanding, but also energetically, the lotus of our heart starts to expand open. So we can actually feel that as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, our chest goes in and we can energetically start to feel the lotus coming back into a bud-like shape. So that's the vibratory aspect of the practice, the physical aspect. Breathing in as the petals open, breathing out as the petals close into a bud. And then we have the sound that we're working with to help us bust through the resistance in our life. And the mantra is Hamsa, Sa Hum. So as we breathe in, it's the Sa sound. And as we breathe out, it's the Hum sound. So Sa and Hum. And then lastly, we're visualizing the lotus flower in our heart. As we close our eyes and focus on the third eye point, which is the doorway to inner knowing and wisdom. So as we focus on this point between the eyebrows, we can start to visualize this golden lotus flower. And why the color gold? Colors have to do with vibrations of energy. So we're working with the vibration of energy that is the color of gold. So as we visualize the lotus in our heart, we're visualizing it as a golden color. And we're using all three tools, the vibration, the sound, and the light, to help that golden flower bloom out of the resistance and turmoil in our life. So I'd like to invite you to settle into your mat. Feel yourself rooted on the ground. Start to connect to your breathing. Start to notice any resistance, maybe physical pains or discomfort, maybe any emotional turmoil, any mental turmoil, as we start to settle with our breath. Starting to feel ourselves settle into our mat as we breathe in Connecting with any resistance as we breathe out, letting go and relaxing, releasing the resistance. Now let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in, breathing out, letting go of the resistance. And then breathing in and letting go of the resistance as you breathe out, relaxing and releasing. And finally, before we start our practice, to help assist us on our journey, we want to connect to our guides, connecting with Gurunath, who is sharing this sacred practice with us. And we do that by bringing our hands to our heart and chanting the sound of Om. Taking a nice deep breath in, chanting Om. Om. Continuing to breathe. Now connecting with the lotus of our heart. As we breathe in with the Sa sound, petals of the lotus open. And as we breathe out with the sound of Hum, mentally chanted, the golden petals close into a bud. We're resting our awareness in the center of our heart chakra, in the center of this golden flower, blooming as we breathe in with Sa, coming into a bud as we breathe out with the Hum sound. Relaxing and releasing with every breath as our consciousness unfolds with the Sa breath. It comes into a bud of light, love, and healing as we breathe out with Hum. So we'll continue to breathe in our own rhythm and pace for the next few minutes, continuing to breathe the Hamsa breath, connecting with the lotus flower of your heart. This is the lotus of the watchful breath. We're observing the breath and its natural rhythm, blooming with Sa and budding with Hum, witnessing and observing your breath and the movement of your breath as it connects to the lotus of your heart. Stilling the mind and calming your heart as you transcend the mud of your life and bloom into your inner light. As we now move into the lotus of the willful breath, I invite you to begin to match your breathing with the sound of me chanting the mantra. So as we breathe in, you're breathing in with the sa sound, sa breathing in, and hum breathing out. Using your will to direct the energy, breathing in with sa as the petals open. Hum as you breathe out and the petals close into a bud. And one last time, breathing in with sa. Hum. Breathing outward. And again, allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm, observing, witnessing your breath in its natural state. Breathing in with sa and out with hum. As we end the meditation, breathing in, breathing out, grounding your energy, taking a few moments to rest in the silence, resting in the presence. Allowing your energies to integrate into your being. Stilling the mind and calming the heart. The Siddhanath Golden Lotus Meditation for self-peace. And then slowly at your own pace, begin to open your eyes, reconnecting with the room. So I hope everyone has a beautiful Monday, and tomorrow we'll continue our 30-day meditation experience again at 7:30 in the morning. If anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can write in the comments or chat. Happy to answer those questions. You can also reach out to me through email. So hopefully you'll be able to join tomorrow morning. If not, these videos are saved on my YouTube channel, so feel free to connect with them whenever you have the time. And look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Om